AirPods have probably been my favourite product that Apple have ever released, and they weren't perfect for everybody, but they were perfect for me. The first generation AirPods were just something else. The idea of having truly wireless headphones was great. The pairing of the AirPods was seamless, the design was familiar, and the charging of the AirPods themselves happened without even thinking about it by putting them in that case. And the battery life lasted as long as most people needed. But then, AirPods Pro were released. There was so much hype when these were released, and the idea of having small, convenient, in-ear noise-cancelling headphones was exciting. The active noise cancellation on these AirPods is great, and it can drown out the sound of a small child, which is good in my book. There was a lot of debate whether these AirPods were worth the upgrade because of that $250 price tag on an item that eventually will become redundant. AirPods Pro brought over everything that was good about the original AirPods and added a few extra features, which if anything made these AirPods better. Adding wireless charging to the case to make these AirPods even easier to charge, and then adding the interchangeable tips so these AirPods could fit even more people. But with everything good that AirPods Pro brought over, they also brought with them a ton of problems. I rarely talk about how bad an Apple product is, and bad is probably the wrong word when talking about AirPods, but they have so many issues that it can't just be me that's having these issues. The first issue is pairing them. This should be as easy as popping open the case and them appearing on my iPhone or my iPad, but they just don't. And maybe you're sat there thinking that why do you have to keep repairing your AirPods? But then that brings me on to the second issue. My AirPods Pro just decide to not connect to my iPhone or my iPad, and no matter what I try, it just doesn't work. Putting them back in the case doesn't work. Turning Bluetooth off and then back on again also doesn't work. The only thing that seems to work is to forget them in Bluetooth settings and then repair them again, which once or twice is fine and you kind of expect that. But once you've had to do it 10, maybe 15 times and the pairing process does not work how it's meant to, it then becomes super frustrating. Switching between devices, so going from my iPhone to MacBook or MacBook to iPad should be fairly easy through my Siri shortcut, or I just click it in the Bluetooth settings, but about 70% of the time, it just doesn't work, which then leads me to having to repair the AirPods again. One of the other issues is just the AirPods detecting when they're in my ears, and I had so many problems with my original AirPods Pro that I bought that I took them back to Apple and got them replaced because I thought, okay, I might just have some dodgy AirPods, but no, the problem is still there. I can put both AirPods in my ears for only the left one to be detected, or vice versa with the right one. I then have to put them back in the case and try again, and then when I take them out the case and put them back in my ears, sometimes both of them just won't detect it there in my ears, and I'm incredibly unlucky and I've had a second dodgy pair of AirPods, or there's something else going on here with the AirPods Pro. I don't know what the fix is here for AirPods Pro, or even if Apple are aware that there are problems. I'm not even sure what's happened to AirPods since AirPods Pro have been released, but Apple need to do something here, whether that's a firmware update or something, but they can't just let AirPods carry on the way they are. I feel like other people must have had this problem, so if you've had problems with this, let me know in the comments below. AirPods are still my favourite product that Apple have ever released, but for $250 of my own money, I expect this product to work more than 70% of the time. So at the moment, Apple, this just isn't good enough. Thank you for watching the video on the AirPods Pro. If you like this channel, then please subscribe because that really helps, and also drop a like as well.